What's up? So I'm gonna do an update of the Caramel 3.0 trucks. I did a review on them a while ago. Honestly, I don't know how long I've had them, but I feel like long enough to talk about them. So I think they look really nice, like Independence. They got the little candy logo, which is pretty nice. Top again looks like Independent trucks, and then you can kind of see it says Caramel on the base plate, which is kind of cool. Um, so I feel like the biggest things I've noticed with these trucks are not many um bushings fit. Like I have these very small O-rings on there. That's about all they could fit without um getting loose or just falling off. Um so they also came with washers for the wheels, which I don't really get unless you have like a wider deck or something like that. Because I remember the wheels working well with them. It just kind of made the trucks a little bit wider, which I don't really get the point of. I mean, maybe some people would use them. Um, they also aren't the smoothest. Like, I don't remember if they had options for like polished or something like that. I don't think they had anything. But these kind of look like more of an unpolished kind of look. I'm not 100% sure. I definitely could be wrong. Um, so I can show you how the grind looks and sounds. So I noticed that the nuts hit when they grind a lot. Even with these smaller O bushings, they're I don't even know how thin they are. They're like, yeah, they're super thin. So this is what it sounds like the without the nut hitting. I mean, they're decently smooth. I like them. They're not as great as other trucks. And then this is just grinding 50-50 with the nuts. It's a little quiet, but you can like just hear it hitting. Like it's just rough compared to the nut not hitting, which is kind of impossible with these trucks unless they fixed them. Which I'm not too sure if they did or not. But honestly, just because of how they grind and the bushings, I wouldn't recommend these if you're okay with that. They're not terrible. I think they were. I remember them being $50. I think like a little bit more, which is, I believe, a little bit more expensive than Dynamics, which I think you're better off going with. But that's kind of your decision. This is another color of the O-rings I was talking about. Like that's how small they are, which I have one on the bottom and one on the top for these. I'll compare the grind to some other trucks that I have. So here are the Caramel trucks without the nut hitting. These are Dynamics. Yeah, it for sure feels a lot smoother. These feel a little bit rough, which honestly some people like because it's more of a realistic feeling. And then these are Obsius trucks, which I've had for a while. They're kind of in between the two. I have this board. I think I remember. Oh yeah, the screw that goes into the base plate just completely broke off, like where the actual, I forget what it's called, but like where the actual nut screws on, so it's just like a little thing coming out. So I don't have both trucks on there, but these are painted black overs, which are pretty smooth because they're painted. I mean, painted trucks are going to be more smooth. These are a little bit different because they're like, I don't know how to explain it, but these are more, they're not really like a paint. I mean, they are, but like they're not like a smooth kind of paint like this is. Like it almost feels rubbery, if that makes sense. So yeah, again, back to the trucks. I think they're not the greatest to recommend. I mean, they're good if you want to try them or have like a specific width. Like I think they had, I don't remember if they had 29s, but they definitely had 30s. They had 32s, 33s, 34s, and then they had some widers. I don't remember the exact numbers. But again, I don't think they're the best trucks. I mean, other than that, the hardware on it's pretty good other than the pivot cups, which when I move the trucks a little bit, you can see it moves a lot like it's not tight in there at all. And then I can take it apart real quick, because if I remember correctly, the pivot cups rip pretty easily. Yeah, this is kind of tell right there. I don't know if you can tell, but it's ripped a lot right there. Kind of hard to tell, but I don't think they're the best. But yeah, I would definitely check them out if you just want to try them. Like, I kind of try different trucks, like I showed you. I got the Opsius. So yeah, that's about it. I appreciate you watching. I have a review of them when I recently got the trucks, if you do want to check that out. But yeah, thanks for watching.